good, family? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are reviving the Integra episode 2, which means let me catch you up to speed in case you've been MIA for some time. With the Integra, I was recently turbocharged. Now I'm not. I am completely all motor again, and what I have in these packages is things to help with that. With the turbocharged setup, I was having to run a half-size radiator. Now that I am no longer turbo/supercharged, I can run a full-size radiator again. And that's what we have in one of these boxes from the good people over at Hybrid Racing. So in today's video, we is restoring the good faith back in my Integra, man. I miss having an all-motor 2420 screaming. Bro, I miss driving this car. I miss having it look good, perform good. I miss all of it. So that's what we're doing in today's video. So we have a total of 3 packages, one from Jackspania, one from Hybrid Racing, and I know what you guys are probably thinking, bro, Zosh, why do you promote and represent Jackspania? Because, bro, he's a good friend of mine. This is a header. No other place sells K-swap headers that's reasonably priced because people be waxing the fuck out of things for no apparent reason. So, with Jackspania, I got me a K-swap header ready to roll, baby. And then from Hybrid, we gotta represent the gang. Hybrid is fam, bro, and they got the best K-swap, K-series parts known to man. But Zosh, that sounds contradictory. No, it ain't. Y'all already know Hybrid is the OG when it comes to getting parts manufactured and all. They do it all in-house. So let's go ahead and get everything unboxed and situated so we can see exactly what all we got. All right, and our last Hybrid box, we have this is everything we received for Hybrid Racing to get Crustina back on the road. We have the full-size radiator right here, and like I mentioned, I never had an HR cap. I always thought like their caps were like super dope and unique, and now I'm finally able to run a full hybrid setup. Essentially, I have everything pretty much Hybrid Racing on the car, aside from my own goodies. My discount code no longer works for Hybrid. Actually, nobody's discount code no longer works for Hybrid. If you want a discount code with Hybrid Racing, your own custom discount code, click the link down in the description box below or go to hybridracing.com/Team Zosh. When you sign up through there, you'll get your discount code and you help put money back in my pocket. So whatever you buy with my coupon code, I am now getting paid for. Channel, if you really want to help support your boy and support your builds with adding some dope shit to it, use my link down in the description box below. Sign up, get your own coupon code, and then we both making some jam. Last and least of the boxes for today, we have my package from Jackspania. Jackspania. Why did I say it like that? This is from Jackspania. And like I mentioned, brother, this is a header. Oh, and how could I forget? If you want a discount code with the Jackspania Racing as well, discount code Zosh saved, I think, 10% off. And yeah, everything's already pretty much discounted over there anyways. But if you want more of that discount, use discount code Zosh for 10% off, playboy. So this header is pretty cool, man. Like, I'm not really a fan of like where you gotta attach the header itself, but this is pretty cool in a sense where, bro, it goes to a 3-inch. It's already done. It saves me money right then and there. This actually feels pretty stout. I'm surprised it didn't come with the actual clamp, but I already ordered clamps just in case because I gotta redo my whole entire exhaust anyway. But if I ever want to run a turn down on it, I can just take off my actual exhaust and then just bolt that on right like that. And then we have a turn down, pretty much open header setup, kind of, right? I'm a jig, yeah, no. But yeah, this is pretty cool, man. This is actually really cool. It comes with the header gasket, which we will not be using because I have a copper gasket that the homie driver sent me a minute ago. And we got the 2 springs to clamp this on and make sure there's no leaks. All in all, we should be good. Let's go ahead and get the header situated and then go ahead and start the process of getting the radiator. What is up, everybody? It's the next day. Finally got more daylight. I was filming a little too late last night, but today is the day that some great things are happening. Grid life is on. My injectors from Demonic Injection has pulled up, so now we can put everything on the car today, get it started, and hopefully drive it. Today is Friday. It's been a good Friday so far. We got our exhaust right here to put on the car. Hopefully I have enough hangers. I only have one over there, and I think I have some in the back. I'm actually not sure. I might gotta go out and buy. But this came from eBay. This was the only 3-inch exhaust that I could buy that was like made for my car, and it was like 160 bucks. I'll link it down in the description box below. I'll link all of this stuff to you guys down in the description box below. Let's start by, I guess getting the, well, I guess we'll unbox the exhaust. Yeah, we'll unbox the exhaust, then we'll start the process of getting the radiator on and things of that nature. Alright, so here we have my little God Snow little exhaust system. It's actually 3 inches true and true of mine, with a huge ass muffler that we're gonna actually be cutting off and running like either a blocks turn down or whatever turn down we can find. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the process of getting everything on the car. GLTC Race 1 is done. The homie James Houghton in first place, Eric Tills in third. But update on the Integra. I got the radiator in, but everything down there is taken care of. It's all mounted. Solid. Now for my small fan, I have to run out to Advance Auto to get the one where you put the zip tie through and lock it in place. I gotta do that. I don't want to, but I have to. It is what it is. So. As you saw, unfortunately, the top hose that Hybrid sent me won't work because I don't have a Z3 head. I have an A2 head, so I'm gonna have to run this for now and hope that my intake clears, which I think it should. But my only thing is that it's like thins out right here. I don't like that, bruh. All in all, I did, however, get the bottom one. You just gotta cut the fit. So if you have a K24 and you get Z3 hoses like I did, then you just gotta cut it to fit. It's super simple. So like I stated, we got some injectors sent in from Demonic Injection. They reached out to me like 3.5, maybe 2.5 years ago. When I first went, I think K-Series, I needed more fuel pump and stuff like that. So the homie Kyle from Demonic Injection reached out to me, but I had just linked up with Alpha Injection. Fast forward now, I needed 1000cc injectors. He hit me up again. I was like, all right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. If my mom ever see this sticker, that's raps. So I can't show mama this. I'm not too fond of the whole demon stuff, but hopefully these injectors be on demon time. You hear me? But yeah, here we have the flow sheet. Everything right here. Everything is Gucci Taters McGee. Yeah, buddy. That's pretty cool. Etched logo on there and everything, Playboy. That's dope. Looking real good there, brother. So just got back from Winn-Dixie, Advance and AutoZone. Advance had what I needed, AutoZone had what I needed, and Winn-Dixie, of course, had distilled water, because that's what I usually run in these setups just in case. If I ever go to the track and coolant breaks or whatever the case may be, it won't be coolant, it'll just be water. And this is way cheaper to clean up, because it's free. It's water, bruh. Then if you had a coolant spill on the track, then you gotta pay it. Yeah, bro. That's why I run distilled water with water wetter, which I don't have. I should have picked up some. But we got everything we need to finish up the radiator stuff. I just have to find where the hell I put the fan and then mount it up. You see how, bro, look how good this autofocus is. Oof, just a good autofocus system. Just a good autofocus system. All right, so I got the top two in. It's kind of hard to film, but I'm gonna try my best. So, oh yeah, you guys can't see anything. This camera too big. Well, basically, you find the indentation on your fan, and then you just shove the zippy through, and then on the other side, you use the little holder piece, which is right here. You just use this piece, and then it secures it, and there you go. Fan is mounted. Got that small fan with that big motor on the back, you heard. Radiator setup is done. Only thing left to do from there is, well, I gotta obviously figure out what I'm gonna do about this hose. I gotta see how my intake's gonna go on and then all that stuff, but maybe I can get away with like this. Got the header on, of course, so now it's time to pretty much mock up or kind of install the exhaust, or at least try to. You never know how good this stuff is from China, so I cut this part off because we don't need it and it was too long. The header actually stretches back a lot, so cut from there. Now all I gotta do is put this on. Last night I went to AutoZone, like I stated from the last clip. I got my exhaust hangers that I needed. And I pretty much got somewhat of the exhaust mounted up. I just have to finalize some things, tighten some bolts and nuts and all that, and get the rear on. Now, the problem with the rear, since I'm running a sway bar, it's super difficult running a 3-inch exhaust. So we're gonna figure out how we're gonna make this work today. But good morning, hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday at the time of this recording. So if you watch this on a Saturday, I hope you had a great Saturday. If you're watching on a Sunday, good Sunday, happy Sunday. Have a very blessed Sunday. And yeah, let's get to work.
And it was brilliant, the rebate, so...
All right, focusing back on the Integra update. I think I hit a standstill with the exhaust setup stuff because I can't really do anything until I go to an exhaust shop. Since I don't know how to weld and all that other jazz, I can't really do anything. So I had the exhaust, the cat back muffler stuff on the hangers, but when it's on the hangers, it just creates more of a problem than anything. So we can't have it on the hangers. So from there, it's starting to hit the sway bar, because, well, it's not mounted up properly, and you can see it's really close to my brake line, but that's because nothing's like properly. Like if I do it properly, everything's out the way, everything works, I can even put my sway bar on. But this is another problem that I'm running into, the whole portion of this part. So I have it on a hanger. I'm thinking when I go to the exhaust shop, they're gonna have to cut these hangers off, basically reposition this entire exhaust. I'm probably gonna be like a couple $100 in some exhaust for maybe like 200, maybe 250. I don't know. I paid 160 for this, so I mean, hey, bro, you pay for what you get, right? So basically, I need to have this all angled over and up a little bit more. But then again, my OEM hanger, I don't know how they're gonna do about this hanger situation. Maybe just make them slanted. I have no idea. But my exhaust is up there. I still have the V-band, so I think I'm gonna V-band the exhaust on, cut the part of that, and then weld that onto here. So then the header is V-banded, and then the exhaust is V-banded to the header, essentially. So if I ever want to drop the motor or whatever, I don't have to drop everything. I could just remove the exhaust V-band from the header. But this is I can't do anything until I go to an exhaust shop, probably Monday. Today is Saturday. So I probably gotta wait till Monday to do all this stuff. Had to take the diffuser off in order to have access to getting the axle back portion on. Yeah, this is just my only problem. I gotta get this exhaust thing situated. Today is Sunday. Its video's been going on for a couple days now, but we're nearing the end, everybody. We are nearing the end of today's video. Finally. Headlights is just icy. But yesterday, I stopped by the homie driver's place to pick up my muffler for the Integra. And what I got is a Block's 3-inch turn down. Also, a piece that I needed, even though I ordered it, but a piece that I needed for the Civic. I mean, not the Civic, but the Integra, which is this little cap right here. So we can plug up our turbo drain line majig dig. Super nice piece. We're gonna put that on the Integra once we go to the exhaust shop tomorrow. Dude, this Harbor Freight Creeper is by far the best investment for any garage, bro. Like, it's the best. It's literally the best. So I get my piece right here, right there. And then we go to that thing right there. And we just cap it off. Now all we gotta do is clean up underneath the car, clean up all this stuff right here, and then load my K2420 map on it, and see what she does. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. All motor Zosh poo is back, playboy. So I ran into the dilemma that I knew I would face with the radiator coolant hose. When I put on the intake, it buckles right here, like it's collapsed. If you guys can see that, if I can make it brighter, completely collapsed. So that's not going to work at all for what we need to do. So I'm thinking my only option is I'm probably gonna have to go out and buy a hose that comes like straight, drop down, and then make a complete 90. Now I won't be running my cold air intake. Like I stated, I'm gonna actually cut this to where maybe like right here, so I can put my filter here, and then if it ever rains, I can just intake off and rotate the intake back that way. So unfortunately, I won't be able to use my cold air, bro. I know, man, I know, but when you live in Florida, and you know. Alright, I got my IAT sensor drilled and installed. You have to do this. Well, you don't have to, but it's recommended you put your IAT sensor back into your intake. I used a 3/8 drill bit, and it gave me everything I needed and more to get it to work. So, intake is pretty much solid. Alright, my vasectomy procedure is complete. We ready to roll, playboy. We ready to roll, player. Filling up the radiator, man, the radiator. I got my computer in here ready to go. Load up the new old tune. The tune, man, the tune. All right, so let's go ahead and open up K-Series. Handada, baby. Open up that Handada, baby. The Handada, baby. I don't have my OEM map sensor. I have a K-Tune 4-bar when I was turbo because my Handada 4-bar got stuck inside the throttle body and it broke. A guy actually donated this to the channel for me to use, which was really nice, man. Like, I really appreciate it. I do have this map sensor. Now, I don't know if this is I don't know if all Honda map sensors, KJ series, are the same. This comes off of a MDX or ZDX or Odyssey. I can't remember where this came off of, but this is not my OEM one. But I wonder if they're all the same. I gotta do some Googles, but if they're all the same, then we're money. Damn, this thing is thirsty. She thirsty, playboy. Go ahead and get some of that good water. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. Look at that. My very own titanium intake for K-Series. Should be available fairly soon. I totally forgot I swapped out my fuel pressure regulator, so I'm sure there's gonna be some type of problem. Not problem, but fuel is gonna read a little off until I dial that in, but first prime. Whoa. All right, now that we got some proper lighting, let's go ahead and plug in our Honda. Let's see if this thing starts. Go ahead and probably swap out that map sensor for the stock one so it can read properly, because I mean, I don't know, I don't think the map sensor has anything to do with that, but I have no idea. So I totally forgot that the car is tuned on a spark plug that's not recommended for all motor use. It's already gapped and all that, so I have to go out, buy the correct spark plugs, and then put it in the car and then see what's up. We are back from AutoZone with our spark plugs, and tell me why spark plugs for the Honda Fit is $77. They're $19 a plug, bruh. What? These were like $47, and this is the part number I run on mine. But remember, use the spark plug your tuner recommends, and this is what the homie Javi recommends. So that's what we're gonna be running, and we always run these. I'm running 2668 in the in there, or 2669. No, yeah, 2668 in there, and then for all motor 2667. But again, you run the spark plug your tuner recommends. So now I do get my 5mm or 6mm hex head, remove that, put the new plugs in, and then hopefully everything is good. Fresh plugs, OEM map sensor. Now, if the car reads lean, I honestly believe it's because, well, I'm pretty much open header. And when I tuned, I did not have all the back pressure from the open header. So that might be the reason why it reads a tad bit lean. All right, let's see what she does. Ooh, that's loud, boy. Like welded on, it should read somewhat decent. Then I can probably see what my tune will actually do. But I'm gonna let it warm up, let it do its thing. Hopefully there's no leaks. 14s, 15s at idle. I don't see any leaks. I forgot, I gotta adjust my fuel pressure. Forgot about that. Oh, is that fuel? Oh, that's the fuel that's killing my thing. Oh, wow, that fuel just killed my paint. Oh, snap. Yep, that's the thing about E85. It does not care, and this thing is leaking. But that thing literally just ate all my paint. Oh, well, whenever I take this gearbox out, I'm going to redo it anyway. Well, look, now I have wrinkle black. Okay. Car sounds good. Car sounds really damn good. 14s, looks pretty good. Oil pressure's reading 20, 22, that's pretty good. Idling at 1,000, yeah, everything seems good. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I mean, we pretty much got the exhaust on, kind of, the header on for sure, the intake on, high-ass IATs. Anywho, it's all taken care of. Radiator is bled. Pretty much everything, man. Look how much room, bruh. That's crazy how much room I got again. I am happy to have my car back, all motor, so I can enjoy and rip the hell out of this thing. I want to give a huge thank you to Demonic Injection for coming on board and helping supply Crustina with some 1000cc injectors. That's taken care of. Always huge thank you to the family over at Hybrid Racing for getting me taken care of. Shout out to Jackspania for the header. I really appreciate all the support. I want to show my most sincerest gratitude for you guys for, you know, making this possible. And more importantly, thank you guys for tuning in and watching the videos, man. I very much appreciate you guys, man. Whether I get 5 views or whether I get 500,000 views, I am thankful for your view. For tomorrow's agenda, tomorrow is when the exhaust shop opens, so we're gonna drive this thing, first drive. I'm obviously vlog it, do all that stuff, go to the exhaust shop, get waxed, probably like $200-300 bucks to get my exhaust on. But once it's on, I am happy and I am good to go. I don't give a fuck. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video. Also, Zosh MFG store is now reopened. Bro, I got tons of dirt. Just check it out. Don't even buy anything. I don't even want you to buy anything. Just go to Zosh MFG and check it out and let me know what you think, all right? Thank you guys for watching. I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.